Hello everyone, Cowbunger here, and it's time yet again to analyze a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 character spotlight. This time we have Squidward. This video does primarily focus on Squidward and doesn't give us much to work with on new information on other things. These character spotlights do not go over every move like the character showcases for Nick All-Star Brawl 1 did, so there's still some things I can help clarify about Squidward's moveset. I think the direction they are going in with these spotlights is good though. Go over the important things that make the character special in a short amount of time. They have a lot of characters to cover, so it's fair that we don't get comprehensive breakdowns of all the characters. Speaking of characters, the main person behind putting these character spotlights together is Tafar. He is a top Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 1 player, known for using Power Toastman and Korra. He has said that we can expect 2 to 4 spotlights every week, and ideally they will consistently get 3 spotlights out a week if everything runs smoothly. This goes back to a theory I proposed in my first analysis video on Nick All-Star Brawl 2. I said if we consistently get 3 spotlights a week until release, we can have a roster in the 30s. That would mean that some veteran characters we have not seen at all are likely coming back, but for some reason they're being kept secret. We don't know if all of them are coming back at this point, but I do hope so. Anyway, it's time to talk about Squidward. The first thing we see is the full future taunt, and it does go on for quite some time here. Next we see Squidward do what I believe is another taunt, where he smashes his face into the cash register. I love this. Next we see 2 Squidwards, each in different alternate costumes. The one on the left is the Band Geeks costume, and the one on the right is the artist costume. We've seen both of these in reveal trailers for a very short amount of time. Squidward does some light aerials here, and I feel like I should explain them later because there's a segment in the video where they are all shown off all at once. Here we see Squidward's down B. He uses his pent up frustration to his advantage to make himself faster and more powerful. All you have to do is wait 2 seconds for Squidward to unlock his rage. In fighting game terms, this is considered an install. An install is a move that's only used to buff your character. Shredder had something like this in Nick All-Star Brawl 1. I don't believe this video talks about if there's any limitations to this rage install. One thing we see before the segment ends is our first look at Squidward's dash attack. Here we see Squidward do what is actually his neutral special. He plays his clarinet and shoots out a projectile. This is a chargeable attack, so the projectile will become stronger and go forward for longer the more you charge the move. The note Squidward plays even changes depending on your charge. That's a nice touch. Then we see Squidward's side special. He pulls out one of his paintings, and this move has a lot more going on than we initially realized. There are actually multiple paintings that Squidward will paint in the side special. The one that gets painted is chosen completely at random. Each painting has different properties, so in a way, this is similar to Mr. Game & Watch's Judgment side special. We only see 3 unique paintings in this spotlight. I'm not sure if there's more than that. The most powerful one seems to be the painting where Squidward has a sea bear over his head. He also has protruding muscles in this painting. Oh god, he's hot. Let's dissect this combo. It starts with a dash attack, then a slime cancel into a grab. From here he does an up throw into his up B, and then another slime cancel into his side B. Here we see Squidward's full jab animation. It is a single hit move, and I can tell it's probably his jab because he does not move at all before performing the move. There is tilt stick in this game, so that's the only way that you could perform a forward light from a standing position. Squidward's up light is explained here. It has short range, but it can start combos and has invincibility at the top of his body, so you can use it as an anti-air. Next, his down tilt is explained. He slaps his knee and then stomps on the ground, which is a nice reference to when he did the same thing in his sunbathing bed. The stomp spikes opponents, and its practical use is shown here, where it can be used after a slime cancel dash attack near the ledge. He also teabags after doing that. His is not as good as SpongeBob's. Here we see Squidward's last taunt, and hey, what do you know? It's the sunbathing bed. Next we see all of Squidward's strongs in this segment. We see his down strong first, then his neutral strong, and finally his up strong. Alright, here's where all of Squidward's light aerials are covered. In order in which they appear, this is light up air. This is going to be light forward air. This is light back air. This is light down air. And then this is light neutral air. Now, the very obvious thing that you are noticing here is that all of his aerials are very unique. Each of them don't just hit at one angle, many of them cover 2 directions or more. So for example, if the bubbles from his mouth have a hitbox, then his light up air will cover above and in front of him. His light back air covers behind him, in front of him, and a little bit above him, which makes it a really unorthodox move. And his light down air hits below him and in the opposite direction he is facing. So I think that Squidward will end up being a very tricky character to play as and to fight against because of these weird aerials. Here we see Squidward's forward throw, which has him slam a door in the opponent's face. Very lovely stuff. It seems like his light neutral air is a powerful single hit attack, while his light up air and light forward air are meant to be used for combos. Here it is highlighted that Squidward can do double jump cancel aerials. So if he does an aerial right as he does a double jump, the double jump will cancel out and cause you to fall immediately. This is definitive proof to me that Squidward's game plan will heavily revolve around his unconventional aerials. You can use the unique movement that double jump cancels offer to attack opponents from all sorts of angles that they probably will not expect to be hit from. Overall, Squidward is looking like a very technical character. We get our proper explanation of Squidward's down special at this point of the video, but watch the damage Squidward can do in these next clips. Here, 1 charge neutral strong does 26 damage. It seems like the damage buff that Squidward gets from being enraged is about 1.25 times more than if he isn't enraged, which is a big buff. Here we see Squidward's strong down air, which has him pull a block of granite from who knows where, and then he'll plummet down on the ground along with it. Then he does a slime cancel here, runs, does a dash attack. Slime cancels again into a light up, and then Squidward jumps to do a light forward air. And then he bounces off the ropes here, which is amazing. And then as you can see, he's about to start up his strong up air. Squidward pulls out a reef blower of his own and, unlike SpongeBob, aims the nozzle downwards so he can propel himself upwards. Without bouncing off the trampoline, Squidward did a true combo that did 89 damage. That is pretty nuts. It seems like slime canceling combined with the rage down B are going to make Squidward a menace. To end the video off, we get a proper introduction to both his up B and super move. The background during the super move seems a bit different than it was in the reveal trailer, but other than that, there's nothing noteworthy to talk about with it. Boom. See you later, SpongeBob. So again, we didn't get any new details about veteran characters in this showcase, and we barely learned anything new about stages till near the end of the video. I will say though, the music that we hear is completely new. We have not heard it in any other showcase, and it sounds like Irish folk music. If this is hinting towards a new SpongeBob stage, and I honestly can't tell you what it could be. Anyone in the comments have any ideas? I'm glad we got to see a lot of Squidward though. He's a complex character that I don't see myself playing, but I'm sure he's going to be nasty if someone tries to master him. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see all of Squidward's moveset here, but I'll be on the lookout for any missing attacks in future spotlights. Thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, let me know what you think of Squidward, and subscribe so you can see more of my analysis videos. And one more thing, I feel like I gotta start punishing myself for not mentioning this in every video, but channel members do get videos like this a day early. Thank you to channel members StreamU, Salt Levels Max, Nuova, and Colby for your support. I will see you all for the next character spotlight. Bye.